So a lot of you probably already know this already, but when you have something cooking in the Thermomix that's at aroma temperature, have a little think about what can you put on the top in the aroma to steam while you're doing your cooking. So right now I've got a Asian pumpkin soup going. I'm going to put some chicken on the top. So this could be, but if I wasn't going to put chicken in the soup, I could put a whole heap of eggs in there, and they could be just hard-boiled eggs for lunches and snacks for the rest of the week or the weekend. You could put an omelette in there, you can add some extra veggies, whether or not they're going in the soup, but just thinking about outside the recipe that you're currently making, what can you utilize? Because we've got so many layers that we can cook with. What can you do on top of it that's going to make your life easier and make you spend less time in the kitchen? So whatever it is for you, have a think about using your aroma a little bit more and throwing it on there and getting some really good use out of it. Also, when you're doing chicken or meat or something, use a piece of baking paper on the aroma, but it has to be wet. This will make it so much easier to clean. So you have to completely saturate it, scrunch it up into a ball when it's under the tap, and then spread it out. If it's not wet, the steam won't come through and cook properly, but if it's wet, it will transfer through and steam nice and well, and then you can just pull it off and throw it away, and you're not left with any little chicken pieces in the holes of the aroma tray and trying to scrub them out. So that's fully saturated and it's all wet, squeezed it out. Now I'm just going to put that on the top and get my chicken pieces, my chicken thigh pieces on the top. And then once that soup is done, I'm going to transfer it into a thermo server and put the chicken, when the chicken's done, put the chicken into the mixing bowl, and on 4 seconds on reverse, it has to be reverse, on speed 4, you can shred that chicken that I will then add to the non-vegetarian serves of the soup. It just makes the soup way more filling, it makes it go further, and it just tastes really good. Geez, shaky much? So the soup is cooking. Well, I've just paused it to take the measuring cup off. Now this disgusting looking raw chicken is gonna go on top, and I'm gonna keep cooking that. I'll probably have to add some extra water because I've left it too late because I was too busy making video about the baking paper. So I will keep that going. When it's done, take the soup out, put it in the thermo server, then add a little bit more water to finish off the steaming of the chicken, and then I'll be able to shred it and add it to the soup. Right, so now that soup is done, and that's gonna stay in the thermo server nice and warm for an hour and a half. So that's dinner there, and then the chicken, so that's done. That's gonna go all in. By the way, use the bottom of the lid turned upside down to catch any of the remaining water left that's dripping through. So throw all the chicken in, and it works best when it's still warm. It still works, but it just works best when it's warm. So that is that. Pop on the lid. Like I said before, you want it on 4 seconds, on reverse, and a speed of 4. Where's my measuring cup? Oh, lost my measuring cup. There we go. Never mind, here's another one. Okay, speed for 4 seconds is all you really need. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Cool, so I'll probably do it a little bit longer. That's hard for you to see, isn't it? There we go. That's better. I'm going to do it for like 1 to 2 more seconds, just to have it a little bit finer for the soup, but you can kind of make it however you want. Make sure you activate reverse again. Radio, that should be good. Let's see if we can get you to see that a bit better. There we go, shredded chicken for the soup or for sandwiches or for salads or whatever you want it to be for. That's really anything you can think of to put shredded chicken and use it. So that's how easy you can do it. The best part is that the aroma, all I have to do is throw that away. And then that's like not hardly even dirty at all. Just a quick wash, no scrubbing little bits of chicken out. One more tip. This is from that, because I had turmeric in it, it is so green, like on this side and even this side because of the soup bubbling through. Don't freak out because it can easily go away. It just needs to be in the sun. So a couple of hours in the sun, even in the middle of winter, and that will totally fade. So don't worry about it too much. You can't really see the intensity of it on the video, but it is like crazy green. So don't worry, anything in the Thermomix that is stained green because of turmeric or curry powder, just put it outside in the sun, a couple of hours, and it's all good. And it's totally safe to do that. When you think about it, sun's not that hot. Thermomix gets crazy hot. If it can handle the heat from the Thermomix without leaching any plastic into the food, but even so, the Thermomix is made with fully food grade safe plastics anyway, then the sun for a couple of hours, especially during the middle of winter, is not going to damage it at all. So don't freak out.